Hello and welcome, travel advisors. We are so excited to have Scott back from the World of Hyatt All inclusive collection, and he has some really amazing things to share with you today. How are you doing today, Scott?
I'm so well. It's great to see and be with you, Amanda Rose, and everybody out there. Thanks for having me.
No, we're excited to have you. And just before you get started, I want to let everyone know if you guys have any questions, put those down in chat. We will save them for Q&A at the end. And this is recorded so you can go back and review it anytime at your leisure, as well as his previous training. You can go ahead and review that at any time at your leisure in the trainings hub of your Travel Cafe website. So without further ado, Scott, let's get started.
Thank you so much, Amanda Rose. Great to be with you today. And hi, everybody. It's just an honor to be with you and share some updates about Hyatt's Inclusive Collection. First thing I want to share is who am I? My name is Scott Radesi. My role with the company is Senior Manager of Host Accounts. I work closely with the home office just to make sure you guys have the tools, the resources, the programs, make sure we're out there getting in front of you so you can learn more about Hyatt's Inclusive Collection. And what's cool is we're at a really important time right now in our world of Hyatt's Inclusive Collection. We've recently launched a whole new campaign, and we call it Time Here is Worth More. So I'm going to share a little video about that campaign.
Time is the most precious thing we have. The time you spend with him, with her, with them is meaningful and always leaves us wanting more. Fortunately, there's Hyatt's Inclusive Collection, a family of brands redefining all-inclusive around the world with distinct experiences designed to make every moment matter when everything you can need or want is waiting for you here. And we do mean everything. Time moves a little differently. In the world of Hyatt, your time is splashier, tastier, comfier. Time here is easier. It's more otherworldly, more inspiring. You can slow time down, make it more memorable. Here, every moment gives something back for life. Time here is worth more. Hyatt's Inclusive Collection, redefining all-inclusive as only Hyatt can.
And now you and I both all know time is that hardest commodity that we just don't have enough of. So when we're talking about Hyatt's Inclusive Collection, we want to celebrate every single moment for your clients when they spend their vacation with us. So quick level set. Our sales team represents Hyatt's Inclusive Collection. That's that bar right across the middle there. I'm going to go into a little bit of information about our brands, but we did, as Amanda Rose mentioned earlier, we did do a training back earlier this year in 2025 where I did a little bit of a deeper dive into each of the brands. So I just want to touch on them now. We are a portfolio within well, you know the world of Hyatt. We're a globally recognized brand. We've got 5 different collections of hotels. I represent the Inclusive Collection. These are all-inclusive resorts. We're a portfolio of 10 brands. You see 8 there in the Inclusive Collection. We also have the Impression by Secrets brand. We position that in the Luxury Collection. That is our high-end butler service, luxury, all-inclusive, adults-only resort brand. And then we have Breathless, which is our socially sophisticated brand. That's a lifestyle collection brand. And then you see all the brands across this inclusive collection. The next 2 slides, it's a whole lot of words on these slides, I know. But just to give you a quick run through, we've got 6 brands that are really focused on our adult guests. I mentioned Impression. That's our high-end luxury. If you're selling a high-end luxury clientele, Regent Seven Seas, excuse me, the higher end categories on the cruise ships, excuse me, some of those higher end resorts, you want to check out Impression because they're all butler service. They're going to anticipate your guests' needs and they're going to take care of them from before they get there all the way through their vacation. Zoetry, health and wellness brand that is adult facing, not adults only. So we do allow kids there. But just to make a note, Zoetry resorts don't really have a child programming like kids clubs and children's experiences. Hyatt Zilara Secrets is our 5-star adults only. We've got about 25 or 26 of those resorts. That's our largest quantity of resorts within a brand. Breathless, socially sophisticated. I like to say you bring your friends or meet new friends at Breathless Resorts. Hyatt Vivid, I'm going to talk about this brand a little bit more as we get into introducing you to a couple of our new resorts that we're opening. Hyatt Vivid is a great new brand for your adult guests. Moving on to our all ages resorts, I want to talk briefly about Hyatt Zilara and this Hyatt Ziva on this page. Currently, and we're in the middle of October 2025 as we're recording this training, Hyatt Zilara and Hyatt Ziva are currently being managed by the former Playa sales team and Playa program, the Agent Cash Plus program that you may know. Eventually, they are going to come into our family. We don't have any dates on that quite yet because Hyatt is acquiring Playa Resorts. It's two large companies coming together. There's a lot of pieces and a lot of parts, so we don't know exactly when that's going to happen. But you can find the Hyatt Zivas and Zilaras with the former Playa tour operators or directly with ALG Vacations as well. Dreams, our 5-star all ages resorts, wonderful resorts across Mexico, the Caribbean, and even over into Europe. Speaking of Europe, we've got the Alua resorts. These are resorts that are over in Spain and Bulgaria, and I believe in Greece as well. They really cater to the European traveler. You can do half board, full board, or full all-inclusive at Alua resorts. Sunscape, our entry-level value, all ages, all-inclusive resorts. Really what you just heard me say in the quick run-through of 10 brands and over 130 resorts in more than 13 countries is we've got something for everyone. We like to say celebrate every moment, whether it's a couple looking for a destination wedding, a group of friends looking to travel together, families looking to travel, we've got something for them. Destination weddings, we do those very well. And here's a map of Mexico and the Caribbean. Our number 1 destination is Cancun. Our number in quantity of resorts, number 2 destination is Punta Cana. We've got resorts across many islands in the Caribbean, Central America, and even into South America with a Dreams Carabina in Cartagena, Colombia. Now, this next set of slides, I want you to put on your thinking caps because if you sell to cruise travelers, if you sell a lot of cruises, I want you to think about how you can position our all-inclusive resorts to your cruise customers. I'm not looking to say do not sell cruises anymore. What I'm doing is helping you become a full-service travel advisor. And as you're putting in questions in the chat and Q&A, please, I want your feedback. This is brand new content, so you're one of the first that's hearing it. I want to hear from you. So what we talk about with Hyatt's Inclusive Collection is unlimited luxury. We want you to discover the all-inclusive difference. About 10 slides coming up here with a lot of facts, a lot of information. Time here is worth more. You heard that in the video. We're really about unhurried moments, genuine connections, meaningful interactions. I know people that go to resorts and spend a few nights, spend a week, and make lifelong friends that they'll travel with next year and the year after. Really cool interactions and enhanced relaxation. Gourmet dining. Every meal at our resorts is a celebration. Curated culinary journey, unlimited. Remember, all of our resorts offer unlimited a la carte global cuisine. And we have no restrictions, no reservations. You do not need reservations at our restaurants. And if you want to get a steak every single night, go for it. We support that. Premium drinks, world-class spirits, and handcrafted cocktails. You see that picture on the left of your screen? I have had some of the best smoked old fashions at our resorts, and I didn't pay an extra penny for it. These things are all included with our all-inclusive resorts. Keep that in mind. Gourmet coffees. We have a restaurant called Coco Cafe across our Secrets and Dreams resorts. Most of them are open 24 hours. You can get coffee. You can get alcohol-infused coffee, smoothies, light snacks, 24 hours a day. Tropical poolside favorites, and remember, every drink is premium and always included. Elevated comfort, spacious, luxurious suites, stunning views, and private outdoor areas. We call it ultimate relaxations. And if you're thinking about our spas and some of the experiences, now spas are extra charge if you do get a treatment, but we have personalized private sanctuaries across our resorts. But if you want to kick it up a notch, we can do that too. Live, spontaneous, authentic, live music by the pool during the day and shows at night, vibrant evenings, and make for unforgettable memories. Space and freedom. We offer family activities for every generation. I will tell you on the next slide how water parks aren't just for kids. This guy loves them, okay? Explore together or independently, and there's no limitations or crowded spaces. Now let's talk about those. Splash, slide, relax. Endless fun in our vibrant water parks. We've got the splash pads for the little kids. We've got some great corkscrew slides. We've got lazy rivers. Really some nice ways to spend a day. And typically there's no lines or crowds at our water parks. Destination discovery. If you learn more about Hyatt's Inclusive Collection resorts, you will find that we have placed our resorts in amazing cultural destinations. Do you know that some of the best scuba diving is right off the coast of Cozumel? We have two wonderful resorts on Cozumel Island. And there's a Secrets and there's a Dreams. We've got a new Secrets in Aruba. We've got a Secrets in the town of Tulum. We've got a new Secrets in and Dreams in Misha's Dominican Republic. These locations lend themselves to great cultural experiences on property, where we bring the local culture in, and off property. Book an excursion, sell excursions to your clients so they can get to know the surrounding culture where they're going to go and be enriched in those experiences. Unlimited luxury. Again, you can enjoy the vacation you want. Now, you can see the rest of these bullets here, but I love the last line on this slide. Beautiful moments of surprise without the surprise costs. Because remember, when your clients book an all-inclusive resort vacation with you, and you book it through a tour operator, you're booking the flights with the hotel, with the ground transportation and excursions, they're paying one price and they don't have to lift another dollar. They can put their wallet in their safe when they get to their suite and not use it again. Now, there's options. There's wine lists at our restaurants. There's sometimes some special dining experiences they can pay up for, but there's all those things included as well in some, in different ways. So there's great options. And the best part for you is it's all commissionable value. The entire package, those things I just listed out for you are included in one rate, and that entire cost is commissionable. We simplify the selling process so you can elevate your earnings. And as you sell up to higher room categories, you're going to be making more money along the way, because time spent here is worth more. So again, if you've got feedback about that section I just ran through, I know it was pretty quick. We can talk a little bit more about it in our Q&A, but I'd love to collect your feedback on that. Now let's talk about some new openings. Hyatt's Inclusive Collection is growing. We've got a lot of new resorts, so I'm going to go into a little bit more detail about each of these. But what you're looking at on your screen is we've opened a new resort in St. Lucia called Secrets St. Lucia. In Aruba, it's called Secrets Baby Beach Aruba, a new destination which is a new destination for us, by the way, in Aruba. We've just recently opened Secrets and Dreams Playa Esmeralda in Misha's Dominican Republic. We are soon to open Secrets Mirabel Cancun, and we're going to open Hyatt Vivid in Punta Cana. So let's go through these one by one. I want to introduce you to Secrets St. Lucia. Now, I've been lucky enough to visit this resort already. It opened in June. It was a former resort before, but about 3 years ago, we took it over. The owner and developer pretty much took it down to the studs and rebuilt this resort. It opened as Secrets St. Lucia. Those buildings on the left-hand side, those 4-story buildings, are the preferred club. So they're a little bit exclusive. They're higher dollar amount. So again, more money in your pocket, but there's exclusive lounges. There's an exclusive pool just for those guests. And then these bungalows out on the overlooking the ocean on the left-hand side, there's a living area and a bedroom area. There's 3 of those in that building. I know you see 6 sets of glass windows. There's 3 bungalows with swim out pools right outside the back. This pier that's out over the ocean on the right-hand side of your picture is called Morgan's Pier. That's our French restaurant. Great spot for dining and a great spot for destination weddings, for receptions, things like that. And that is all our resort, all those buildings there that you can see in this picture. Secret St. Lucia is 355 suites. It's about an hour and a half transfer from the St. Lucia airport. The airport's on the south side of the island. Our resort is up toward the northern end of the island. 9 dining options, 6 bars, a very private beach area too. So there's no private beaches in St. Lucia. However, the way the land is laid out right there, it's really hard to get to our beach. I see people swimming in that ocean a lot, and it's just a great resort. Let me show you a little video about Secrets St. Lucia. So St. Lucia is known as the honeymoon capital of the Caribbean, and we are so proud to now have a Secrets St. Lucia there in that island. We have a Zoetree Marigot Bay that's also available there, our health and wellness brand. Beautiful resort in this little bay just in the island, but the Secrets St. Lucia is a new hit in the island. Now we're talking about Secrets Baby Beach Aruba. This resort is a new build. It's in a new area of Aruba. It's got 304 luxury suites. It's opened in June, as did Secrets St. Lucia. They're both open. Secrets Baby Beach Aruba is in the San Nicolas area. You can actually walk right off the property into this little town that has like 2-story buildings and 1-story buildings with murals on them. It's a beautiful art walk. And then this resort is set up on a little perch. It's about a 5-minute walk down to the beach. Our concierge team will escort the guests down. They can walk down themselves. If the concierge team, they can bring an umbrella, a couple chairs, a cooler of drinks, or golf cart service for those mobility challenged folks as well. Secrets Baby Beach Aruba is really a game changer. It is our first Secrets in Aruba. We're getting great reviews on this resort, so another one definitely worth checking out. It's in a newer area of Aruba as well, not as populated as where other resorts are. Now, I mentioned to you that we have a new destination in the Dominican Republic. It's called Miches, M-I-C-H-E-S. We have a Secrets Playa Esmeralda right next to a Dreams Playa Esmeralda. We sometimes do that, so if you've got multi-generational families, destination weddings with guests of all ages, definitely take a look at Secrets and Dreams Playa Esmeralda as a great option for your guests to enjoy 2 resorts in one. Secrets guests can go over to Dreams and check out the restaurants over there, the grounds over there. Dreams guests who are over 18 years of age can come over to the Secrets Resort as well. This resort has an amazing beach. You can go for a walk a mile or more either way from the resort. It's a newer area. It's about a 90-minute transfer from the Punta Cana airport to Miches. As you're looking at this picture, this is the main Secrets Resort. If you're selling the Preferred Club, which is our upgraded experience, that's these buildings right over here. So it's really like a resort within a resort. Your guests have full access to the rest of the resort. Guests that are not part of the Preferred Club cannot go over to the Preferred Club during their stay. But they can all meet up, and there's great restaurants in public areas for our adult guests. 500 suites at Secrets. And just so you know, there's 500 at Dreams as well. So I'm going to need your help putting heads in those beds at Secrets Playa Esmeralda and Dreams Playa Esmeralda. 10 dining options, 6 bars. They have more dining options because remember, they can go over to Dreams and check out the restaurants over there as well. So if you're looking at these resorts from the ocean, You see that Secrets is over to the right, and this picture on your screen is Dreams over to the left. This gives a better depiction of our preferred club resort within a resort concept. Now, these resorts are both open. Both of them opened, I think it was by September 1st is when Dreams opened. Secrets was a month before that of 2025. So they're brand new builds. This is the Dreams Resort over here. There's a water park between these two buildings right here. Then there's the Preferred Club for Dreams. That's a separate check-in area. There's restaurants back behind it that are for all of our guests to enjoy. Great conference space. So if you do sell conferences or groups that need meeting space, a great option there also. Dreams has 500 suites, 8 dining options. There are more dining options on the Secrets side as well. Remember, if they're guests over 18 years of age, they can go over there also. So if you're looking at your tour operator sites, be sure to check to add in those transfers to get from the Punta Cana airport to our Secrets and Dreams Playa Esmeralda resorts. Now let's go to Cancun. We've got a new resort coming very soon. Its targeted opening is mid-November of 2025. It is a resort that used to be a different resort years ago. We totally rebuilt it. We're reopening it as a brand new luxury 5-star resort, Secrets Mirabel Cancun. This building that you see in the foreground up against the ocean is a Preferred Club tower, 16 floors, exclusively for our Preferred Club guests. Not a whole lot of meeting space at this one, but it's a great option for your guests looking for a luxury experience right in the heart of the Cancun hotel zone. And now I haven't seen this resort yet. It's not open yet. I've been told that this resort is in one of the most beautiful stretches of beach in the Cancun hotel zone. So definitely take a look at this. It's already up for sale with your tour operators. And to jump back to Punta Cana real quick, we've got a new Hyatt Vivid coming soon by the end of 2025. Hyatt Vivid is a brand that I want you to learn more about. It's an adults only brand, so guests 18 and up. And the way I like to describe it, it doesn't really go after the social party vibe. That's Breathless. Doesn't really go after or target directly the romance market. That's Secrets. Now, remember, Secrets is for all adults. It's not just couples only. And Breathless will welcome all adults as well. Hyatt Vivid does the same. I think this brand is a great price point, and it's good for those younger travelers. I do think it's good for younger honeymooners, maybe golf groups, pickleball groups, bachelorette parties, maybe a little bit of a lower price point. Definitely something to check out. We've got 3 Hyatt Vivids now, very soon. We've got Hyatt Vivid Grand Island. That's in the Cancun hotel zone. It faces the lagoon. So there's a transfer over to a beach club that's private for our guests. That opened in April of 2024. That was the first Hyatt Vivid. Then we've got Hyatt Vivid Playa del Carmen, about a 45-minute drive south of the Cancun airport, steps away from 5th Avenue in Playa del Carmen. Now this one, Hyatt Vivid Punta Cana, is coming by the end of 2025. So there's great options. And I'd love for you to learn more about Hyatt Vivid as a brand. Now, let's talk about promotions. Now, when I call it promotions, I'm not talking about this sale with this booking window. Those you can find through your tour operators, or even if you book our resorts direct with us. What I'm talking about with promotions is what I want to promote, things I want you to know more about. I've been mentioning Preferred Club a couple times. What I want you to know about Preferred Club is that upgraded experience across all of our resorts. Secrets and Dreams, it's called Preferred Club. Breathless, it's called Exhale Club. For Vivid, Hyatt Vivid, it's called Vantage Club. Preferred Club, you're going to find little better suites. They're a little larger in some cases, better locations, better amenities in the suites. You're going to have exclusive access to lounges, exclusive access to a la carte restaurants that only Preferred Club guests can go into, and certain hours for certain meals. Remember, we don't do wristbands at our resorts. So what you're going to do is go up. Your Preferred Club guests are going to go up to that restaurant that they know is for Preferred Club guests. They're going to be asked their room number. That's going to verify that they are part of the Preferred Club. If they give a room number that's not part of the Preferred Club, they're going to be kindly asked to go to Market Cafe or another restaurant that is open for all guests. So it's a little more exclusive. It is a higher price point. So think about it this way. You sell up to Preferred Club and you're going to be making more money. I always say start with Preferred Club because it's easier to sell down than sell up. I hope that's a little selling tip for you. Now, you can also book our resorts direct on Hyatt.com. There's a lot more information on this in our Confidant Collective Travel Advisor portal. This, the program that we offer, the reason we do want you to book some direct is if you've got clients that are World of Hyatt members, they can earn their points when they book through you, but you have to book them direct. If you book them through a tour operator, the ALG Vacations, Delta Vacations, any of those tour operators, your clients will, of course, get to go, but they will not earn World of Hyatt points. All right. Now, we are doing some specials at certain times of the year where you, as the travel advisor, are booking your clients direct and you can earn World of Hyatt points as well. You can find more information about this in our travel advisor portal. Now, what you're going to see here is a little bit of music playing in the background is a new partnership that we've launched this year with Master Chef Junior. You may know Master Chef. It's a TV show that's been on for years. They also had a couple seasons of Master Chef Junior. Well, we partnered up with Master Chef Junior to bring a new experience to some of our children's experiences at our resorts. You can see the list of resorts right there. Kids are going to be enjoying things like the Mystery Box Challenge, where they'll get to make different meals. They're going to be able to flavor popcorn. They're going to be decorating cupcakes. There's going to be pop-up food opportunities, food dining opportunities at the pools, things like that for absolutely no extra charge. It's part of our Explorers Club, Kids Club experiences. We're real excited about this new partnership. It's called Master Chef Junior. It's at our Dreams Resorts. It's currently at about 6 of our resorts, but by the end of Q1 2026, we're looking to add about 10 more Dreams Resorts to offering this to our kids. And you can find more about this in our Travel Advisor portal as well. Something we always like to highlight is some accolades that we receive. We do have resorts that are 5-diamond AAA resorts. This resort on your screen here happens to be the #1 rated hotel in the world by TripAdvisor users in 2025. We're very honored by this. We're proud of it. You can sell this resort with full confidence. It's called Secrets Akumal Riviera Maya. The #1 hotel in the world. Amazing beach, amazing grounds, amazing service, and the list goes on for Secrets Akumal. Now let's talk about resources. It's a lot of information I just threw at you. So at this moment, I've got about 5 more slides. So if you want to put in more questions and get ready for the Q&A, we can do that. But I want to highlight a few more things for you. The first thing is we are a sales team who's traveling a lot. We have a sales support team that is amazing. And that's one email address that you need to remember. It's sales@hyattic.com. They are available Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. And if you do email them outside of those hours, they'll get back to you just as soon as they can. We say their response time is 24 to 48 hours. I find it to be more like 20 minutes. If you need help with anything Hyatt's Inclusive Collection related, you can email me. I'm probably going to email sales support. They are amazing professionals on our team. We're so proud of the work that they do. If you've got a question about Confidant Rewards, our rewards program, if you need help from a resort, if you're not hearing back from a wedding team member at one of our resorts, you're booking a wedding, you can reach out to this team and they can help you get the answer. Now, we do have a team of sales professionals, our BDMs, all across the U.S. So no matter where you are, we've got someone to help you. You can reach out to me. My email address is scott.radesi@hyatt.com. It's scott.radesi@hyatt.com. But I will tell you, I'm on the road a lot and I don't want to hold you up from making that sale. So email sales@hyattic.com. Confidant Collective. This is that one-stop shop for all things Hyatt's Inclusive Collection. The website here is confidant.hyattinclusivecollection.com. If you are newer to selling all-inclusive resorts, I invite you to take our Confidant Learning course. It's a set of 10 modules. You can learn more about us, our brands, our programs, all that good stuff. Then you're off and running. You can register bookings in our rewards program even without doing the learning course, but it's going to help you sell us more confidently. After you make a sale, no matter where you make it, with one of your preferred tour operators or direct on Hyatt.com, make sure you come back to this website and register your bookings. You're going to earn points based on the room nights that you register, and you can build up those points to build your own free vacation, for merchandise, for cash, all those good things. And then we have Confidant Connect. That's just a general term to show you all of the tools that you need to sell groups, destination weddings, sell on social media, resort contacts, detailed resort guides are all on this website. And my final point is we've got an app. It is separate from World of Hyatt, and it is a great users app. You can download it. Your clients can download it. It's nothing they're going to be taken away from you about. This is a user's app. So if I'm on property, I can open this app and I can pull up the resort that I'm at. I can see restaurant hours. I can see restaurant menus. We have 24/7 room service, 24 hours a day room service at our Secrets and Dreams resorts, Breathless as well. You can order room service right on the app and select the time you want it delivered right to your suite. And there's all kinds of other information, accommodations, restaurants, bars, nightly entertainment schedules, daily entertainment schedules. All that is on this one app. It's Hyatt's Inclusive Collection app. You can get it on iPhones or on Androids. Either way, you're good to go. So with that, I want to thank you for your time to listen in today to learn about Hyatt's Inclusive Collection. I welcome any questions that you may have at this time.
Perfect. Yeah, we have some questions, Scott. So the
Good
first
stuff.
good stuff. Yeah. First question is, are there any of the all-inclusives offered in the USA?
Oh, that's a good question. Not with us. Not with us. No, of course, we're part of the Hyatt parent company. With all those other Hyatt brands, there's not all inclusives. You might see some, and I know your question's even more general. I'm just sharing about my company. You might see some meal packages or drink packages, but my understanding is there are very few, if any, all-inclusive resorts in the US. I understand there's a company looking at possibly adding ski all-inclusive resorts in some of the ski destinations out in the western part of the US, but I don't know if they exist today. I can't speak for that, but there aren't many, if any. And remember, people tell me like, "Oh, what about Hawaii?" Well, that's part of the US, so it's not available there as well. Don't really know why. I don't know if we're even looking at that as a company, but that's not something that's happened before.
Yes, and I can follow up with that. Yeah, I don't believe there's any more all-inclusives in the USA. So,
There were
uh,
one or two here or there, right? But I don't think they really exist in the all-inclusive world that way.
next question is, I have a client that would like to get married at Secret St. Lucia next year. She just wants a small wedding on the beach. How would you recommend that I book this?
Oh, I love it. That's a great question. Thank you for that opportunity. I gave my email address. You can email me. What I'll do, there's different ways. I don't take the booking, so I'm not saying email me about the booking. But I can give you this information now. I can give you this information on email. I'm going to point you either to your preferred tour operator because they got to get there, right? And the tour operators include the air with the hotel. But what I would also do is reach out to our resort team to check the date that they want to get married and make sure they can secure that date if that date's available with the resort for that wedding. Now, in the Confidant Collective website, under resources, you're going to see a link to our media site. That is where you can find our resort contacts. There's a whole list of resort contacts by resort. So under secrets, you'll see St. Lucia. You can click St. Lucia and find the resort contact right there. And then in the Confidant site, under niche travel, Niche, niche if it doesn't come across well, niche travel, you'll see romance and weddings. And we have all of our weddings packages right in that site. And there's different packages for different size weddings, whether it's just the two of them or a small group of 10 or a dualhan wedding that's 75, 80 people or 100 people. We can handle though all the different wedding sizes as well.
Perfect. Next question is, via the 90-minute transfer to Dreams Playa Esmeralda, is that in an AC van or bus? My client is concerned about car sickness and she really has her heart set on this resort.
Oh, well, thank you. I love that their heart is set on it. Absolutely tell them to be confident in going. It's an air-conditioned vehicle. We work with Amstar. That's our sister company. They're actually under Hyatt as well. So if you book us direct, you can work with Amstar. And I've been to the resorts I was there in August, and I got an air conditioned, nice ride. Once you get past the hotels in Punta Cana, it's actually nice rolling hills. It's nothing crazy. It's not going through mountains or anything like that. But if you work with any of the tour operators, ALG Vacations or Delta Vacations or whomever you work with, they have ground handlers. Always go through your tour operator partners or direct with Hyatt. You can find ground handlers that are reputable, and they're going to have air conditioned vehicles to get your clients to our resorts safely anywhere we have resorts.
Perfect. Next question is, can you share your email again on screen?
Sure. I don't know if you want, are you able to chat that, put that in the chat,
I
Amanda
can,
Rose?
yeah, if
And
you
can
send it to me,
I?
I can put it in the chat.
Okay, let me see if I can do that. I will
Or,
send that. Just
yeah.
message everyone.
Just, you can just put me in chat just because it's just
I
you and me
will.
here, and then
Let
I'll
me
send it to them.
new chat. Why am I showing? Hmm. Oops, what just
Time
happened?
is the
Oh,
most
goodness.
precious thing
Excuse
we
me. I
have.
clicked on your link. I'm just going to put this in here and see how it comes across.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll copy and paste it.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Okay, we got it.
Perfect. I just put that in chat for everyone
Awesome.
now. Okay, next question is, are there videos of resort tours or resort highlights of the Vivid resorts?
Oh, that's a great question. So yes, there are. So in Confidant Collect, see, I'm going to go back to that website. We actually have done video site inspections, video walkthroughs of many of our resorts this year. I don't think it's the first time we've done it. So we've got a whole library of those webinars in our Confidant Collective website. Once you're registered in that site, under Education tab, there's tabs across the top. Hover over education. You're going to see Confidant Learning, and that's that learning program that I talked about with 10 modules. Then you're going to see Confidant Webinars. We have some coming up in November and December of 2025 where we're going to be doing some walkthroughs, including Hyatt Vivid Punta Cana. But we also have recorded some that in the past that we recorded them and we saved them and put them on that Confidant Webinars page. So just scroll down and you'll see some as far back as March of 2025 when we did our Back to the Beach series. And then in May, our Travel Agent Appreciation Month, we did Amazing May. And we did sneak peeks of Aruba and St. Lucia and Playa Esmeralda. So you can see some of those in there as well. So there's some really cool walkthroughs, videos, like you're there. We have different camera shots from different parts of the resort that we did, and we've done some of those.
Perfect. Next question is, are the videos that you showed on the PowerPoint available for us to share?
That's a great question, and I'll let you all know that Amanda Rose and I had this conversation before starting.
Yes.
So the very first video that I showed, which is our brand new Time Here is Worth More, that video I actually pulled down from HyattInclusiveCollection.com. Don't leave yet. You're still listening to this, but you can go to that website. I right-clicked and pulled it down. The other place you can go, and like the Secret St. Lucia video and things like that, we have videos from many of our resorts, many of our brands in our media site. So I've been saying that you can get to the media site through Confidant Collective under resources. Click on resources, and on that page, you'll see a link right to our media site where you can scroll down and you'll see our different brands, and then you can search by the resort you want to look up. You can find resort guide, you can find videos, images, all that good stuff. Now, if we don't have a video, it's tough to find them sometimes, but most of our resorts have at least one video shot about the video, about the resort.
Okay, perfect. And then I think you just answered this, but just gonna ask it again just
Sure.
in case. How did we find the marketing materials again?
That's great. So go to that website, confidant.hyattinclusivecollection.com. That is a registration site because we want to make sure there's a value to that website because that's where you register all your bookings in Confidant Rewards. But under resources, we've got all kinds of marketing tools in there. We have social media images and tools you can use, but we also have how to craft the perfect post, when to put a post up, things like that. We want to help you build your business with us. So there's groups information, there's marketing resources, all that is in that one website.
Okay, perfect. And then someone asked, are you able to share that QR code again? I think it was only a few slides back, right?
I think so. I should. You're here.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
There you go. So this is that website. You can go to the website. I like to see, I call me old. I don't know. I like to go to websites on a computer. But if you're so inclined, take a picture of that QR. I know it is actually, of course, something you can do on your mobile. So you can go on the phone through that QR code and get to the website right there.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Let's leave it there so everybody can read about our Confidant Collective website. I want more people in that site. I got an idea for the very end of this, Amanda Rose. I've got a question for everybody. So you let me know. Keep going.
Okay, perfect. Next question is, do you offer any TA rates or fam trips?
That's a great question. So we do offer travel agent. There's actually, I'm just going to run through. I know I feel like I'm giving long-winded answers to your great questions, but I hope it's good information. We have different ways to get onto our resorts. If you are on a cruise and you're going to a port, like I know I mentioned Cozumel earlier, if you're going to Puerto Vallarta, if you're going to Los Cabos, you're going to different areas, we have resorts, Curacao, we have resorts in these wonderful destinations. You can reach out to the resort, through that media site, through the resources page. You can reach out to our resorts and ask for a site inspection. You can ask for a day pass. You can get the agent rates on that way to get there. You have to ask early. Don't ask the day you're there because that's not going to happen. But there's also advisor rates. You have discounts as a travel advisor to stay at our resorts. Once you complete our Confidant Learning program, your discounts get better. Your prices go down. We want you to complete the learning. We want you to learn more, and then you can go. You can do your own FAMs. If you and a few other advisors want to set up a FAM, you can work with companies like Amstar, and they will schedule site visits for you, or you can tell them which resorts you want to visit. And there's a charge to that, but they're gonna set up the appointments, they're gonna do the transfers, all of that as well. So there are advisor rates for you to stay 3 nights or something like that. You can book up to 2 rooms for you and guests to stay under advisor rates. There's your own FAMs. We do FAMs occasionally, but we're doing FAMs a little bit differently. So I don't want to overpromise that. We didn't do a lot of FAMs this year. As a sales team. But what we are directing advisors to do is to reach out to our resorts and say, hey, I'd like to come visit and do a FAM. You can work with your ground transportation like an Amstar and build out your own FAM as well. They're kind of advisor driven this year. And it's a little bit different, but that's where we're doing FAMs this year.
Perfect. And I think that's all the questions for now. This is perfect timing too. I know you had something you wanted to share too, Scott, right?
So Amanda Rose, I'm a fan of Archer. I really love the partnership that we're building here. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to launch an incentive with this training. And what I want to do, we are here, and I know it's a bit tricky for those people listening on the recording, and we could talk about this in the future, maybe make this work. But why don't we launch an incentive to get more of the advisors on this call to complete our Confidant Learning program, our modules. So starting today, and it is October 17th, and maybe you can correct me if you want to do it a little bit different way, because I want to help those people who might be listening to this another time. Till October 31st, if you complete the learning, I'm going to pick one winner from everybody who's completed the learning by October 31st. So if you've already completed our learning, you're not out of the running. And I'm going to pick one winner to win a complimentary 3-night stay for 2 at one of our resorts. So it's an incentive. I know that's a little bit timely, a little bit tricky when we do these kind of webinars. So I apologize, Amanda Rose. I didn't run that through you. It's just an idea that I just had, but I really appreciate the opportunity to engage with everybody. If we need to work on the details and extend that, we can. You tell me, but let's do it.
No, I love that. Thank you so much,
Cool.
Scott. That's so unexpected. So again, I just want to reiterate what you said. From October 17th to October 31st, they must complete the learning on the Confidant. One winner will receive a... Sorry, I was writing it down as you said it, I think.
I said it quick, didn't I? Let me say it. No, you're good. You're good. The window's perfect.
Well,
Complimentary 3-night stay for you and a guest. One advisor will win a 3-night stay. I don't know the exact resort yet. I'm thinking maybe Jamaica. We've got secrets there. I think I could maybe make that happen. Let's try that. If not, then it'll be Cancun or somewhere else. Let's have some fun. If you've already completed the learning, you're good. one thing, if you haven't registered on this website yet, when you register at the bottom of your registration page, or if you're already registered, go to your update profile, go to the bottom of that page and make sure you opt in for learning and marketing and rewards. Once you opt in, it'll take 24 to 48 hours for the core classes to get into your profile. So I know I want to keep it tight, but if we have to extend about 10 days, we can do that. We can make this work for everybody, and we're going to make this fun. I'm going to make sure somebody from this call or somebody who's completed our learning, because we appreciate you as well, is going to have the chance to visit one of our resorts. Now, that is the hotel stay. You don't have to take care of flight. You have to take care of your transfer, but we want to give you a thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedules to join me today.
Well, I love that so much. Thank you so much, Scott. That's awesome. So
Absolutely.
I'm
You got
gonna
it.
write that down and make sure the agents understand it, and I'm keeping it for
Cool.
my notes too.
Awesome.
So thank you so much, Scott. That's
You're
amazing.
so welcome. Absolutely. We appreciate this partnership very much. We really do. You guys are growing with us and we appreciate it. Looking forward to a huge 2026 together as well.
Perfect. And everyone, all the travel advisors are saying thank you so much. And then they were
Awesome.
asking, will they automatically be entered into the drawing if they complete the training? And how will you know they're connected to Archer Travel?
Oh, I got reports. When you register for the site, that's a very good question. When you register for the site, there's a drop down in the host agency field. Make sure you click Archer. That is the only way I will know. And I'll pull a report probably about the 10th of November or so. So you may have a few extra days, but I'll make it friendly and we'll make sure that you're associated. I'll pull a report for Archer, and whoever has completed the learning, I'll pick one person at random to win a 3-night stay.
Okay, perfect. Well, thanks again, Scott. That's amazing. And thank
Absolutely.
you for a wonderful presentation as well. And thank you for the great questions, travel advisors,
Yeah, very
too.
engaged. Thank you. Thanks,
Yes.
everybody. Happy selling.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.